Okay, this is an idea about a bit of a gimmick idea, but for in a movie, or kind of like a Demolition Man movie, dirtier and hairier movie, where the superhero being driven by being a superhero or being a good guy, um, consequently gets a whole bunch of people killed. Like all the side characters in the movie are vulnerable to dying as he's trying to rescue a main character. Okay, so this I'll tell you where this comes from. This is the show Castle. The show Castle. He's a writer and he works with a detective called Beckett. And there's this episode where Beckett gets kidnapped, and Castle thinks that she's about to die, and she gets shot in the head and dies. And he runs over there, and he pulls off a wig, and he goes, "Oh, thank God it's not her. Oh, thank God it's not her. It's somebody else." And then somebody else underneath, right? And there's a number of instances in the show where Castle's like, "Oh, thank God it's not my daughter. Or thank God it's not my wife." Who cares about the other people that just died, that just got murdered in this show, right? So I kind of like drove this character of like, um, what if you get everybody like on the bus exactly like you crash the bus into like a river or a volcano or into a molten steel plant, but you jump off onto a chain or a rope and then onto a helicopter and get the bad guy. You know what I mean? Or you drive a car through a blimp over the sea and grab onto a helicopter's chain again or whatever and sail across the bridge as a blimp with all the people beneath it and the big air bubble above it fall into the river or the ocean or whatever, and or the bay or whatever. Exactly where you take out a bridge full of people to get the criminal. And a whole bunch of people get thrown into the river and lose their cars and shit. Like you just do anything to get the bad guy, right? Except what you're going to do in this movie is you're not going to feel sorry for these people that die. You're going to kind of like pass them off and be like, oh, thank God the heroes and the bad guy are the hero's safe and the bad guys got captured. You're not even going to mention the casualties. The casualties are going to be of like no affair to the narration or the focus of the center of focus of the entertainment here. kind of like kind of like oh, what's that? Oh, the car driving movie where they run over Death Race, yeah, where they run over pedestrians and stuff and get points. Secretly, they can calculate points of all the casualties that you get, and it'll be like the opposite of life savings, where the more money that you cost the city, the better hero you are. The more money that they just ignore. But you have to find sly ways to ignore the casualties or ignore that there's going. See, that's one thing that is that you could cut scene and ignore that there's going to be a casualty here or a mass casualty here, and just continue on with the action. Okay, that's it.